Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's outdoor edition, you know we love to do these once in a while, and yeah, just give you a little bit of a different flavor. Today I just want to do a quick video really talking about some of the opportunities that are available in this Web3 world. I had one of our viewers leave a comment just wanting me to clarify that, so I thought I'd do a quick one here. So please give us a shout out by just tapping that like button, and also make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want more of the type of content that we cover on Decentralized News. And don't forget to head on over to our main site. But so we can get down to business, let's first talk about what Web3 is all about. If you haven't been somebody that has been following closely, so Web3 is pretty much a third generation of the World Wide Web, which focuses more on the integration of semantic technologies and the creation of more intelligent and also a bit of an interactive web, or a web that's more immersive. So Web3 is also sometimes called the semantic web or the web of data, as it aims to make it easier for machines to actually understand and also to interpret the meaning of web content rather than just the raw data itself. So this is something to just bear in mind. So Web3 also includes a range of tools and technologies that allow the creation of more interactive and intelligent web applications, such as natural language processing, machine learning algorithms, and also it helps you to actually interpret user requests and queries and link data, also ontologies and semantic markup languages known as RDF. So web technologies are pretty much still in a early stage of development, but there's a whole lot of potential. So this is what I just wanted to do a quick video here and touch on. Okay, so there are obviously a number of benefits that we can clearly outline in terms of what benefits you stand to get from a Web3. Okay, so a lot of that has to do with just a better efficiency and productivity, and of course things that we've already started to see pop up with machine learning algorithms that can analyze and interpret data faster than humans. And we're also just seeing this whole wave of AI with chat GPT, etc. So a lot of that has to do with also how that will tie into this new web world, which is the Web3. So also, you know, you're just looking at things that we've already touched on before if you've been following this channel, such as just like the accessibility and also just the usability of these technologies. As you are aware that if you are plugged into Web3 platforms, such as the ones that we use in DeFi, for example, you're able to actually interact with a wider range of people with less sort of systematic controls. If those networks are completely decentralized, that means that would not have any sort of censorship, etc. So these are some of the advantages of the technology. But in the next section of this video, I'm just actually going to get into what the opportunities are, and we'll touch more on that in just a little bit. One thing the Web3 space does offer are new opportunities for work. I've already done a video on Web3 jobs and how to get a job, so make sure you check that out. So the development in this use of Web3 is said to have attracted some of the best developers in the world at this current time, and it seems like also this is going to continue to be the field that will attract the most learned and most advanced sort of minds in the world when it comes to just how much this Web3 space will revolutionize the way we do a lot of things. Okay, so the future growth projections, of course, are difficult to predict with certainty, and it's still, you know, relatively new. Like I said, Web3 is continuing to grow in importance and also in adoption, and the need for more intelligent and interactive web applications is also continuing to rise, which is spurring on this new rush into trying to find where the value is going to be derived from, as far as the wide range of use cases for distributed ledgers and blockchain technologies. If you want to learn more about these things, you can go to Blockchain Applied or Tokenized Trillions. The links are in the description. These are very comprehensive books that really go in depth as far as what asset tokenization is all about, what distributed ledger technologies are doing, and also the range of use cases from supply chains, from medicine, from voting systems, from retail supply chains, and a whole host of other industries. You can go check out a whole lot more of that information for yourself. Okay, if you want to grasp opportunities, you also have to be somebody who's willing to go out there and not be lazy to go out and research stuff. So make sure you check out those links. Okay, so some of the things, like I said, the biggest market opportunities will include things like natural language processing for machine learning algorithms, linked data, which is also going to be big in terms of just businesses seeking to integrate and make more sense of their data across multiple sources, ontologies, things that I've touched on before. Businesses will be looking to organize different sort of concepts and entities to define their relationships, and also with semantic markup languages, these will also continue to attract or grow as web developers are looking to annotate and describe content on the web in a way that is more easily understandable with machines. So as far as how to invest in the future of Web3, there are many different ways you could do this. So it's good to sort of think about all the possibilities there. You can invest in the future of Web3 by actively working in the space, of course, such as maybe working with things to do with natural language processing, machine learning, or linked data. You can also invest in Web3 focused funds or index funds. Another option is to invest in index funds that are specifically focused on Web3 startups, and these can also be much riskier options for a lot of people. So they have a higher failure rate, so you have to be wary. There are also some Web3 stocks that you can get into, or some cryptocurrencies and digital assets that you can get into that are more Web3 focused. I've done some content on that. If you want to find out a lot more, go to our main site, Decentralised.news. So it's difficult to obviously pick or recommend any particular stocks as far as Web3 related stocks, but some of the companies that are doing stuff in Web3 include Google, IBM, Amazon, Microsoft. You can be into some cryptocurrencies, for example, Polkadot. They promise that they're very focused on enabling Web3, Ethereum, and a whole lot of these ecosystems that are quite high risk in my opinion as well. But of course, if you're somebody who's played around in DeFi and a lot of these ecosystems, you understand that there is value to be had there. And as with anything that is investing or growing wealth, somebody has to take a risk. As long as you're taking risks that are appropriate for your own appetite, etc., then I don't think it is going to be much of an issue. This is how people create wealth. So you need to obviously understand these risks in full. There are security risks, as with all new technologies, privacy risks as well, and obviously there are legal risks, since a lot of these technologies are not yet fully regulated, etc. There are also ethical risks involved, and these are all things that you need to just be aware of before you jump in. But like I said, I'm heavy into Web3, into cryptocurrencies, into blockchain technology, into distributed ledgers. I love this space, and it's completely transformed the way I look at life and the way I live my life, and I feel like this is something that could also change your lives if you're not somebody that's already involved in the space. But if you want to learn more, please head on over to Decentralised.news, which is our main site. We are heavily focused on reviews, guides, explainers. We do offer a whole lot of free resources and guides to just help you navigate this whole crazy world world of Web3 and blockchains and cryptocurrencies. So if you like our content, give us a like and a subscribe, join our Telegram and our Discord server. Until next time, guys, like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notifications. It's Decentralized.news. Let me know what else you'd like to see on this channel. Leave a comment in the comments. Peace and love to all of you out there, good people. I love y'all.